がの彼方心の声が聞こえてる初めは誰もヒーローじゃない違う形のただちっぽけな星なんだぶつかり合い励まし合い立ちはだかる闇を越えよう悲しみなんかない世界愛を諦め
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and there must be a winner in the test of 10. Introducing first, the Invoker, making his way to the ring, currently with 2 lives and 8 matches remaining. From the independent circuit, representing Team Gauntlet, the innovator of professional wrestling, Matt Classic Junior.
Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is the Animated Wrestling League, episode 233, and buckle in, it's going to be a long night, because we have a tag team gauntlet match main event. We will find challengers for Tiger Mask Double at the Golden War 2018, but right now we start off with the test of 10 and some justice meted out after some unfortunate chicanery 1 week ago. Speaking of chicanery, here he comes.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Mexico, El Rojo.
7 days ago, this man defeated Matt Classic Jr. in a test of 10 match. However, he placed his feet on the bottom rope, actually on the middle rope, in order to give himself unfair leverage. Well, the AWL Commissioner has decreed that while the match result stands as the referee's decision is sacrosanct, Matt Classic Jr. does not lose a life for that loss last week. And this match has been scheduled at the request of Matt Classic Jr., where there must be a winner. That means there are no countouts, there are no disqualifications, and most importantly, there is no time limit. Anything goes, and I think we are about to see some frustration by that man being taken out on that man. No clock in the corner of your screen, a rarity in the Animated Wrestling League. Collar and elbow tie-up, forcing his opponent into the corner. Matt Classic Jr. not messing around, bringing the strength, bringing the power, showing his confidence and fighting spirit to begin. And of course, immediately, it looks like El Rojo goes low. That's completely legal, unfortunately. Lucha Libre style arm drag from the Guadalajara native. And a good dodge there by Matt Classic Jr. into a quick DDT. Down to the canvas, stomp away at the elbow. Matt Classic Jr. has wagered his AWL contract, his career essentially, on this test of 10 in order to get his team the title shot that he feels that he cost them by getting counted out of a match a few weeks ago now. The stakes are golden opportunity versus career. He must win 10 matches against 10 different opponents. He has 3 lives, he's already lost once. Nice gravity kick, I should say, by El Rojo. I will acknowledge when he does something well. Go behind, backdrop. Simple but effective. Shades of his father, the original Matt Classic. 10 matches against 10 different opponents. This is the second. He's already lost 1 life. If he loses 2 more matches, then his career is over. Knee drop from the middle rope. Matt Classic Jr. in control here. And this test of 10 has brought out an aggressive streak, in an aggressive tendency in Matt Classic Jr. that I haven't seen before. Yeah, he's always been the team player. He's always been kind of like the third guy in Shinji Dai. Here we cover. Not even a 1 count. Referee cannot even get into position to begin the count before the kick out. And here we go. We knew this was going to happen. Under the ring, going for the hardware. The weapons, and there's a sledgehammer. Oh, going right after the knee. I don't think he got all of that. Matt Classic Jr. catches the hammer and goes for the classic claw. He doesn't need a weapon when he's got the most dangerous weapon in his arsenal. The classic claw, wearing his opponent down. That's the move that his father taught to Fritz von Erich once upon a time. And now, interesting, it looks like a seated abdominal stretch by El Rudo Rojo, not known as a submission wrestler. But he does know how to pull arms out of people's sockets, and that's essentially what this is. Junior fights his way back up to a knee, back up to a vertical base, removing the leverage advantage into a hip toss, leverage advantage of his own. And again, Matt Classic Jr. going to the AWL arena, and they are loving this. They've been wanting to see El Rudo Rojo get some comeuppance for at least a week now. Counter, and a good counter, cannot hold for a lateral press. Elbow strike right to the heart. And it's a big heart for Matt Classic Jr. What do we have here? Going for a DDT or maybe a suplex? Yes, vertical suplex. He holds on to it. Going for the Three Amigos, or we call it here in the AWL, the hat trick suplex. Subtype, vertical. And that wooden-handled metal sledgehammer still in the ring. Keep your eye on that. More weapons under the ring and around ringside. Up. Hisatsuwaza going for the fighter's finale right into the ropes. The vindictiveness of El Rudo Rojo. It's getting shot into those ropes at the wrong angle. Hang on. 1, 2. I was going to say, it was getting shot into the ropes at the wrong angle head first that gave Matt Classic Jr. the concussion that I think he's only really now finally shaking off the effects of. And what is this going to be? He's looking for either a slingshot or a springboard. Slingshot, springboard, drop kick, right to the head. The ring itself becoming a weapon in this anything goes, must be a winner match. Another shot, a little bit low, going up, down and around. No time limit, we could be here all night. Hang on, wait a minute, Shinji Dai, sunrise! Doesn't get the legs, doesn't stack him up. He wants to do some more damage, I think. Matt Classic Jr. getting perhaps caught up in the moment here. A couple of shoulder tackles. The third reversed. Jr. quickly climbing up to the top rope. Axe handle smash. His father hated top rope maneuvers. Thought they were cheating. Thought they were heel maneuvers all of Bob Watts. Standing star by the innovator of professional wrestling. His father invented wrestling. The son takes it to a new level. The innovator. Up. Vertical suplex. No. Reversal. Counter. Head strike. Again, going for the head. Up. And uh-oh. He pulled this off once. Will it work a second time? And that hammer. Ominous in its presence. You get slammed down onto a chunk of steel. You're not able to spread the impact out across the whole of your back. DDT, and he missed, but I think he was trying to DDT him on the hammer. El Rudo Rojo now going for the vertical again. No, twisting into a cover. 1, 2, and the high impact offense of El Rudo Rojo. Former AWL Light Heavyweight Champion, not effective. There's going to be no reprieve tonight. If Matt Classic Jr. loses this match, he loses another life, and he's down to 1. He'll have to fight El Rudo Rojo again for an unprecedented 4th time in a test of 10. The test of 10 hasn't been invoked since season 0 for obvious reasons. The idea, wait a minute, cover! 1, 2. There's nothing the referee can do here. He's not even allowed to remove that hammer from the ring. But Junior, he's flexing his fingers. There we go! Matt Classic Claw The classic claw. El Rudo Rojo, he needs to get out of this, but he can't move his arm, otherwise he's going to give even more leverage. And Matt Classic Jr. starting to feel the fatigue of all that high-impact offense, all of those vertical suplexes. But he just needed a quick breath, because goes right back to it. Classic claw, classic claw. He's between Rudo and the ropes. And I think El Rudo Rojo, with no choice, has to tap out. He's gone. Finally, Matt Classic Jr. puts this behind him. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. That was the biggest highlight to me, the standing star press. What an incredible
Here's
athlete.
your winner, now with 2 lives and 7 matches remaining, Matt Classic Jr.
A vital step in the right direction from Matt Classic Jr. And now we're going to find out that the AWL Commissioner has a bit of a sense of humor. You are not reading that graphic incorrectly. The Commissioner has decided that the augments need to fight each other. Time to sow a little dissension among the throughout the laboratory, shall we say, amongst the augments. Here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a fight for 4. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the laboratory, representing the augments, Project Tetsu 2.0.
Dr. Jigoku's first creation, the oldest of the augments. He's been upgraded, he's been retrofitted. The cyborg, formerly human. That's a theme with these augments. Formerly human. Project Tetsu 2.0. A former AWL Grand Champion. And the most recent challenger for that championship. He was defeated by the Japanese destroyer Hakaisha in what I believe was Hakaisha's 4th title defense. Or was it the 3rd? I have to look that up. I think it was the 4th. He looks to re-enter the AWL Best 4. It's unusual for a former challenger to get an opportunity this quickly. But Project Tetsu, unfortunately, in non-title action, has a habit of defeating our Grand Champion. Oh god, I hate this part. The human safety or the inhuman safety hazard. Project Tetsu having to fight maybe his replacement?
And his opponent, making his way to the ring also from the laboratory and representing the augments, Project Zed.
Formerly known as Jack Butcher. Killed by the Skullhead Killer, another of Dr. Jigoku's perversions of professional wrestling. Now stitched together, forced to rely on that revitalizing breathing apparatus. The strange concoction of mad science chemicals in that headpiece, the only thing keeping what's left of Jack Butcher alive. The modern-day Frankenstein. Project Tetsu's sometimes tag team partner, Dr. Jigoku's newest toy. You notice Dr. Jigoku refusing to take a side here. He's not at ringside, even though I know for a fact he is in the building. 10 minutes on the clock in this standard AWL rules time limit singles match. 10-minute time limit. Disqualifications and countouts in effect. You enter the best 4 by winning this match by any means. Pinfall, submission, countout, disqualification, or knockout. In the event of a time limit draw, neither man enters the best 4. And Project Tetsu, with his customary aggression, beginning the match at full force, let's just say, not as intelligent as he used to be, and he was never that bright, Jack Butcher, Project Z, being caught unawares by Project Tetsu in the early goings of this contest. Coming up next, after this match, it's the Tag Team Gauntlet, and this is a secondary, in my opinion, good thing about this match, about giving one of these two an eventual Grand Championship match. They're out of the Tag Team Gauntlet. The Augments will not be competing in the Tag Team Gauntlet. We have a bunch of other tag teams that are eligible to compete. And I honestly don't know what the order of entry is going to be. I do know it will be contested to 3 points, which means we keep going until we have number 1 contenders. And the Iron Crab. Here we go. 1, 2. Project Z, and I apologize for the term, showing signs of life. The AWL fans hate Project Tetsu. He's this guy who couldn't make it as a professional wrestler, so he went to a mad scientist to become a cybernetic, I'll just say it, freak of nature. If there's anything human left in Project Tetsu, I wonder if it feels shame for the way it's acted. Right hand. First to the stomach, then to the head. The biggest question mark with Project Z is his durability. We know he cannot be away from that breathing apparatus of his, that revitalizer, from too long. Choke! Goozle, he's going for the choke slam. Bisatsuwaza, no, not Bisatsuwaza, but a powerful choke slam into the cover. The 1, 2, kick out by Project Z, and I think he just, wait, did Project Tetsu just flip off the referee? I think he did. I think he just flipped off the referee. 7 minutes and change. Time will eventually become a serious factor here. Uh-oh, going for maybe the Tetsu driver. No, up, backdrop driver right into the ropes. And is one of Dr. Jigoku's toys going to break the other one? That's what I want to see here. The Augments have been a plague on the Animated Wrestling League for many seasons now. I'm looking to get rid of them. Up. Oh! One-handed tilt-a-whirl slam. And now he's going for maybe another yes! He's got the Goozle. Choke slam! Lifted up in the air by your neck. 1, 2. Fortunately for Project Z, I don't think he actually technically breathes anymore. So the chokehold not going to be as effective on him. Elbow strike by Project Tetsu. Knee to the small of the back. 6 minutes remaining. 4-minute match so far. Project Tetsu has been dominating. I don't really think Project Z has hit more than maybe 1 or 2 offensive moves here. And I'm not seeing the cold, robotic, machine-like approach that I'm used to from Project Tetsu 2.0. Now, wait a minute, reversal! Oh! Takes him down with a downward spiral. And finally, Project Tetsu Project Z showing up to this match. Attempts a vertical suplex, reversed into a suplex of his own. Kick to the midsection. Project Tetsu's got to be thinking Tetsu driver by now. Wait a minute! Powerbomb suplex right into the top rope. That would be a knockout blow for a mere mortal, for any human wrestler. Project Tetsu getting back to his feet somehow. Meteora, and that's a knockout. The referee calling a knockout off of the Meteora. Let's see if we can see that one more time. There was the Iron Crab early in the contest. What else do we have here? That was, yeah, he went into the cover and it didn't work. We know. Move on. I want to see that Meteora, if we've got it. Choke slam. I want to say it seemed like Project Tetsu was enjoying beating the crap out of his own tag team partner.
Here's the winner and the new number 4 contender, Project Tetsu 2.0.
I also hate this part. Okay, well, there's the updated AWL Best 4, but that's it for the singles division tonight, because it's time for the tag teams. Tag Team Gauntlet. This could go on for a very long time. Buckle in. If you need to pause the video and go get a snack or go to the bathroom, now would be the time to do it. And we're starting off with the Luchadors.
The following contest is a Tag Team Gauntlet match, scheduled for as many falls as it takes, and will be contested to 3 points. Introducing first, being accompanied by Multi-Coup, the tag team combination of Eruption Solar and Mr. Leonardo, currently with 0 points, Liga Cosmica.
And this is not necessarily a bad draw for Liga Cosmica, because there's no set end to this match. The first team to earn 3 points wins. So all they have to do is defeat 3 straight sets of opponents, and they will challenge for the tag team titles at the Golden War pay-per-view in Golden Week this year. Just a couple weeks away now.
And their opponents, team number 2, currently with 0 points, the tag team combination of Bigfoot and Thug Life Nakamichi, Big Time Hog S.
Bigfoot, now the number 2 contender in the AWL Best 4, and you see that medal around the neck of Tanaka Kenichi. He has the golden opportunity that he won in the Clash of Styles tournament over a year ago that he hasn't used. It gives him the right to any match, anytime, any place, for any title that he wants. I don't know why he's sitting on this insurance policy. He could have made himself a champion by now, on more than one occasion. Alright, this is all about the Tag Team Championship. Number 1 contenders. 15 minutes on the clock for each segment. And oh, holy shit! That was a reverse Frankensteiner to a giant. Oh. My God! The gold star of Lucha Libre, Estrella Dorada, falling victim to a sucker punch from Tanaka Kenichi, but that was the most incredible thing I have ever seen in a wrestling ring, I think. He says he hails from the heavens, and I think there was some divine power in that Frankensteiner. Unbelievable. Tag made. In comes Tanaka Kenichi. A fair double team within the referee's 5 count. As I was saying about the rules of the match, spin kick takes down Tanaka Kenichi. 15-minute time limit. You win a fall, the clock resets, and the next team comes out. If we go to a 15-minute time limit draw in any of these segments, it's a push. No points awarded, no points lost, but both teams eliminated from the gauntlet, and 2 more teams will come out to continue until we have 3 points. And of course, this is not the Tag Matsuri. If you lose a match, you lose any points that you started the night with. Not applicable in the case of these two, however. Sling Blade by the Solar Flare, Eruption Solar. Head scissors takedown, not as impressive as his partner, but still incredible. One of the youngest wrestlers on the roster. I think he may have actually lost that official title to El Hijo del Magico, who was actually scheduled to compete tonight, but that match was canceled at the last minute because, well, we had a feeling this Tag Team Gauntlet was going to go a while. Desperation tag and Eruption Solar allowing the tag, which was probably bad tactics, if you ask me. Bad strategy on the part of the young Lucha Libre professional, or specialist, I should say. And look at that, the weight of Bigfoot on the chest of his opponent. Bigfoot, a refugee from the organization formerly known as Global Wrestling Monopoly, picked up not by the AWL, but through private contract with Tanaka Kenichi. And I think Kenichi might be regretting that investment. It's also important to point out, this man is in the best four. I like going for the double submission. He can't get him up. He can't get the leg up. Normally, Eruption Solar tries to move that hold into almost a Walls of Jericho or Lion Tamer position, but he can't. Oh no, how can he do this? Oh my god! Hisatsuwaza Starfall! And I think the back of Eruption Solar just broke, and the referee out of position. One. Broken up, that should have been a 3 count. And I think Estrella Dorada just figured out what happened here. Knee to the face. Spin kick to the, looked like to the legs there. Go behind. Inverted DDT. 11 minutes remaining. 4 minutes have expired. But the way Liga Cosmica are going, Destino! The AWL fans here in the arena on their feet. They are loving this. Irish whip into the corner. Tag Kogeki. Are we going to see another? Yes, we are. The first one didn't do it, but the second might. Hisatsuwaza Starfall. As Majiku looks on in approval. 1, 2, 3. No! He nearly pinned the number 2 contender to the Grand Championship. Eruption Solar going up to the red rope and making the elbow drive before Tanaka Kenichi could get there, but still no water in the pool. It's called high risk for a reason, and now Bigfoot in control with somebody he can never mind, I was about to say somebody he can manhandle. But Eruption Solar and Estrella Dorada showing their ability here. They became AWL Tag Team Champions in less than a year after their debut at a sunset flip. And there's the tag. In comes Tanaka Kenichi, and now they're both fighting someone their own size. Now for Liga Cosmica, remember, they've got to win 2 more matches if they want to come out of this with 3 points. So are they essentially blowing through their gas tank too soon? I don't know. And Tanaka Kenichi trying a similar move to Bigfoot that looked a lot more impressive coming out of a giant. Fireman's carry. Gonna try to drop him across the top rope. He does so. Hot shot. Diving tag. And I don't know what that was. It was either a kick, a knee strike, or an elbow, maybe all 3 at once. Defying the laws of physics, the gold star of Lucha Libre. Estrella Dorada. Misses with the elbow strike. The elbow drop from the red rope. Going double underhook. He's got him locked. No, reversal. Tanaka Kenichi showing a modicum of skill to a chorus of boos from the AWL fans. They're not a universe, they're wrestling fans. Right hand. Down he goes. No, you don't. Oh, look at that. Step over Etsugiri. Hi, Estrella Dorada. Sorry about that. I got caught up in the match. Right hand going for the Destino. The Destiny and the Stars. And dragging the almost lifeless carcass of Tanaka Kenichi. And now, oh! Knee to the head. There's no excesivo de castigo call in the Animated Wrestling League, so this could go on for anywhere up to another 7.5 minutes. No! Reversal of fortunes across the hypotenuse of the ring. And there's the tag, and what is this? Oh, I hope they reinforce the ropes. Estrella Dorada going right into the boots of Bigfoot as Tanaka Kenichi takes a powder on the outside. Desperation throw. Oh! Caught him with a choke slam out of the corner. One. Somehow Estrella Dorada kicks out of that. Incredible professional wrestling tag team action that you can expect each and every week on the Animated Wrestling League. AWLWrestling.blogspot.com for all the news and updates. Tag made. Nice double team. Couple of quick strikes. They've got the big man off his feet. Everyone's the same size and they're flat on their back. Oh! Diving senton off of the springboard. Now, I should point out that Eruption Solar has a move that he calls the Supernova as his finishing maneuver. There's no way in hell he's going to hit it on a... Never mind! Supernova! I swear I didn't plan that. 1, 2, 3... No! Kicked out 2.5. The breakup not in time. All 4 men in the ring. Referees lost control of this. Everybody's hitting everybody. And Eruption Solar, the last luchador standing at the moment. Right hand. The reverse Frankensteiner again! Oh! Oh! The Star League, Liga Cosmica. Tanaka Kenichi takes out the referee. Don't think that was the plan. Off of the ropes. I would hate to see a match this good end in disqualification. And this is only the first phase of the gauntlet. Drop kick. Right hand blocked. And that should have knocked him out. Less than 5 minutes remaining. Up. Back break. Oh no. Knee lift into the wrath of the gods. The power of Bigfoot on display. 1, 2. And you're gonna need some help to get a man that big off of you. Oh, sleeping neck breaker by Tanaka Kenichi. Less than 5 minutes on the clock now. Drop kick takes the big man down. And I can hear Majiku saying, "You got this, kid." At least I think that's what he's saying. I don't speak Spanish. Slingshot into the senton. He's going to try to do it again. Hey, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Will he keep him down for the final and fatal 3 count? 1, 2. No! Bigfoot. Just too strong and too powerful kicking out. Drop kick to the shoulder blade. And he's telling Tanaka Kenichi, you want to talk trash on the ringside? Come on in. 3 minutes, 45 seconds approximately left on the clock. Irish whip into the corner. Tag made if they go for another starfall. No, they're not. Double back elbow. And now Estrella Dorada, your legal combatant. I don't think either of them had the strength to try a starfall this late in the match. And Tanaka Kenichi again, getting almost a power bomb off of the top rope, but he's not the legal fighter. However, that means that Bigfoot has nobody to tag right now. Flurry of blows by Estrella Dorada. Bigfoot tries to bring the power game into it. Oh my god. Tombstone! I've never seen him do that before. Tombstone pile driver by the Giant. That's not a tombstone, that's a whole mausoleum. Followed by the bonsai drop. And the disrespectful striking the boot. Rubbing across the mask. Disrespecting the mask of a luchador. Last thing you want to do. And I think this match is just about over. The bear hug, his signature hold. I've seen him use this move to lift telephone poles out of the ground. I'm not kidding about that. And now the camel clutch. No! Another hip attack. Just pin him and get it over with already. Wait a minute, no life left in Estrella Dorada. I don't know what he was trying there, but he missed. Going for the desperation tag. And look at that. The Giant is down. Knee to the small of the back, knocking him off his feet. He can't. He did it once. Can he do it again? Supernova! Isatsuwaza! Supernova to an exhausted Bigfoot. 1, 2, 3, and that's it! Liga Cosmica with the upset. 1 point for Liga Cosmica. And now, who will be coming out next? It's Chiba Akagi. That means Team Victory will be the next team competing.
Introducing team number 3. Currently with 0 points. First, making his way to the ring from Yokohama, Japan. He is the winner of the 2018 Oshogatsu Taikai. The scion of submission, Chiba Akagi.
I've said it before and I will say it again. It's a bad sign for a tag team when they choose to come out separately like this. But the Scion of Submission, the New Year's Tournament champion of 2018, former AWL Grand Champion, looking to become a tag team champion. Yeah, wait a minute. But, hang on, guys. Wait a minute. Where's Hifumi Ryuji? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Chiba Akagi's tag team partner Hifumi Ryuji not here. Majiku has run to the back. I just saw Majiku take off like a bat out of hell to the backstage area, to the locker room area, to try to find Hifumi Ryuji. I don't remember. Is he here? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that it is possible. Hang on, I'm getting something in my earpiece here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Apparently, Hifumi Ryuji has not actually been sighted in the building so far, but by order of the AWL Commissioner, the Gauntlet will continue. This is now a 1-on-2 handicap match, although tag team rules still apply. We've seen Chiba Akagi win a tag team match without ever tagging his partner. And Liga Cosmica, they've got to be exhausted by now, so you never know. Puncher's chance, or a chance to lock on a submission. Attempted double leg takedown countered by Estrella Dorada. Here we go, looking for, no, a heel hook. I thought he was going to go for a sharpshooter there. The good old-fashioned heel hook. You're not necessarily going to win the match with that, but you will break your opponent down. And in case you thought he was a one-trick pony, he can fly just as easily as he can tap you out. Chiba Akagi, the first man to ever win the New Year's Tournament with straight submission victories. 4 straight submission victories, mostly to his signature Manji Gatame. We'll see if he pulls that out here. No, he's going for, here we go, going for the double. This is a move we saw Erupcion Solar try to pull off earlier, and this is how you're supposed to do it. Get the opponent up as high as you can, but rolling through it is a good counter. Well, that's going to do a lot of damage to the back of the already gotta be exhausted Eruption Solar. And a bow and arrow lock, a modified bow and arrow lock, only having 2 of the 4 limbs trapped there. Chiba Akagi going for whatever he can. I think he realizes he's in trouble. I'm not sure he realized his partner wasn't here. From what I understand, they don't talk to each other that much backstage anymore. They sort of come out for their matches, and they don't even come out together. So Chiba Akagi got to be adjusting the game plan here. He's going to treat... Oh, he's trying something across the corner, I think. Go for the run. Dive. DDT. The AWL fans showing their appreciation for one man attempting to beat 2 in a tag team gauntlet match. That should never happen. But we have very unusual circumstances here. Powerbomb under the ring apron. Oh! That will break your back, separate your shoulder, and that will put you on the shelf. Referee's 20 count has begun, I should point out. You can win or lose based on a count out in this gauntlet. Fisherman Buster. Into the Dragon Screw. Chiba Akagi wants to get his opponent back into the ring. Yes, he does. He knows he's at his best when he can lock on his submission maneuvers. And what do we have here? Goes for something, goes for it. Yes, looks like an Indian Deathlock. Or a side Kamagatame if you prefer something a little less racist. 10.5. And here's that same double submission, that sort of half Chikara special almost. He's got him up way high. And that's it. Estrella Dorada taps out. Liga Cosmica lose their 1 point. Chiba Akagi on his own picks up a win for Team Victory and a point. Who are they going to be who is he going to be facing next? Oh no, the former World's Tag Team Champions. Looking for a rematch in record time.
Introducing team number 4. The tag team combination of the African-American Dream, Hassan, and the most Canadian man in the world, in Canada. Together they are T49P. Currently they have 0 points.
Losing their titles 1 week ago. They've had those titles for over a season and a half now. Earning it before AWL 220, before the Global Wrestling Monopoly buyout. And they want their tag team titles back. There are no automatic rematches in the Animated Wrestling League, so they have to earn 3 points in order to get back on track. They're currently sitting on 0. Chiba Akagi, well, technically Team Victory, but Chiba Akagi with 1 point, 2 victories, and he gets us going for an arm bar. Looks like a Fujiwara arm bar, I think. And that's actually pretty good strategy. If you can take out the arm of Hassan, you can take away the paradigm shift, his finishing maneuver. Just like with Kid Canada, you would go for the legs to try to take away the sharpshooter. Irish whip, off the rope. Shoulder tackle mid-ring, Dragon Screw leg whip. We've seen some incredible action in this gauntlet match already. I'm still getting over the reverse Frankensteiner to Bigfoot of all freaking people. And of course now the story, the disappearance of the Prince of the Pinfall, Hifumi Ryuji, the other half of Team Victory, apparently no showing the event tonight. We do apologize, speaking for the entire Animated Wrestling League, I would like to officially apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. It's rare that we have a no-show in the AWL, but it does happen occasionally. I imagine Hifumi Ryuji will be fired for this. I do not expect to see the Prince of the Pinfall in the AWL again. Well, we will wait for official word from the AWL Commissioner on that matter. Diving tag, and in comes Kid Canada with a Canadian spear. A spear. Grab of the leg sweep. Twists him around. And that's going to be a setup for either a figure four, a sharpshooter, or another Indian deathlock. There we go. What's this going to be? Yeah, heel hook. "12 minutes, 45 seconds. Plenty of time for anything to happen in this phase of the Tag Team Gauntlet. Chiba Akagi with 1 point. If he can knock off T49P and one other opponent, he will win a tag team title shot essentially for himself. Going for that double. The double hook. No, that is not a tap. Referee says that was not a tap, that was leveraging himself. You've got to be very careful when you're in a submission hold. Anytime you put your palm on the ground, the referee could interpret that as you tapping out. Dangerous but effective technique, or strategy I should say, for Kid Canada, the most Canadian man in the world. Dragon Screw. Popular maneuver at the AWL Dojo, taught to a lot of our wrestlers by Dragon himself. No, kick away. Thought there was going to be a tag Kogeki, and that just emphasizes the fact that Chiba Akagi's got no one to tag. Half Nelson toss by half Nelson throw by the underdog here. And speaking of this, and it's amazing considering someone who won the New Year's tournament, former grand champion, thinking of them as former Intercontinental champion, cashed in the Intercontinental title to become grand champion in the first place. It's weird thinking of somebody like Chiba Akagi, the caliber of the Scion of Submission, as the underdog, but he objectively, mathematically, is just that in this case. Neck breaker. Kid Canada down on the outside. This is a one-on-one match for the moment. Right hand, go for something. Bulldog. He's got a submission hold in mind. Yes, he does. Going up and around. Manji Gatame. That's what won him the New Year's tournament. Could he do it? Could Chiba Akagi do it? No, not at least at this juncture. 10.5 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time left. I'm gonna be repeating myself a few times, ladies and gentlemen. This one is gonna be a slog. I can already tell, because I don't think Chiba Akagi is gonna do this, frankly. He's got 1 point. Irish whip into the corner. Tag made. In comes Kid Canada. Picks him up. Hisatsuwaza. Tag Kogeki. Border cross. Into the cover. Van. Su. Kick out. I'm sorry, I'm having flashbacks to some of my memories of the Canadian border. Northern Lights suplex. Northern Territory suplex. And he's going for the most Canadian move in the world. The sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. If anyone's going to know a counter to this, it's going to be the Scion of Submission. Yes, he does. He sucks it up, rolls through, and reverses the hold. Do you see another border cross? Yes, I think we are. 90 degrees difference, but it still hurts just as much. Cover off of the border cross for the 1, 2, 3. No! Chiba Akagi, the little engine that could, out of Yokohama, Japan. Going for the... Oh! Into the twist. It's about an hour train ride from his home in Yokohama to the AWL Arena here in Tokyo. He makes it every week. He's booked on the show into the Manji Gatame now. He wants to make that train ride from Yokohama Station to the Golden War and Golden Week. We already know the main event will be the Joshi Championship ladder match. We expect all other titles to be defended at the Golden War, and that's what we're looking for here. Tag team #1 contenders. Elbow drop. 8 minutes remaining. Chiba Akagi with nobody to tag, no chance to take a rest on the outside. doing an amazing job here, and he's got the claw hold, the abdominal claw, double abdominal claw. Takes his opponent down, if nothing else. Reversal into an AW elbow by Kid Canada. Takedown. Jawbreaker. And now a wrist lock, wrist control. A complicated but effective counter. That's Stu Hart showing you something. Kid Canada, one of the last graduates of the Stu Hart dungeon, alongside same classes of gentleman by the name of Tyson Kidd, you may have heard of. Chiba Akagi taking a deep breath, pulling himself back to his feet. 7 minutes and change. Oh, goes for the weight, goes for a dump again. Goes for the takedown on Kid Canada, gets countered into a gut-wrench suplex off of the waist lock. Kick to the midsection, reversal into it. Oh, leg sweep. And he's planning something. He's going for the Manjigatame again, I think. Yes, he is. Manjigatame. He's got the triple hold, essentially. The leg is locked, the arm is locked, the neck is locked, but as soon as you break one of those, any one of those, you can break the hold. It's effective if you can keep it on. Indie neck breaker. Canadian Crunch! Hisatsuwaza, the Canadian Crunch, by the most Canadian men in the world. Cover. 1, 2, no! Somehow that fighting spirit. Tokan, Ippai Sigiru, Chiba Akagi. How he's not even barely moving. Kid Canada looking for something big. Drop kick off of the springboard. Is he going to make a tag? Yes, he is. Going to ask his American partner to end this here. I think it's time for a paradigm shift from the Arab American babyface. No, it's not. AW elbow. Now, wait a minute. Look at this. Rolls through into the Boston Crab. He's got to, and no, he makes the ropes. He gets his arm on the rope, he gets his fingers on the ropes. Chiba Akagi forced to break the hold. Clothesline by the Scion of Submission. Always pulling some new tactic, some new hold, some new way to tie you up in knots and make you hurt like you wouldn't believe. That's Chiba Akagi for you. Inverted DDT from the more straightforward, shall we say, Hassan. And there you go, tribute to his inspiration, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. The bionic elbow from the Arab American Dream. Takedown into a hammerlock, standing hammerlock. Oh! Trying to hyperextend the elbow not meant to bend in that direction. 4 minutes and change. This could go to a time limit draw, in which case Chiba Akagi would at the very least keep the point that he's earned. And again, he could still pull off a win here, I think. No, oh! Catches him with the Uranagi out of the corner. 1, 2, kick out. Less than 4 minutes on the clock. The fans don't believe what they're seeing. Trapezius claw. I've seen, it's rare that anyone taps to a trapezius claw, but I've seen people tap to the claw of Chiba Akagi. I think, yeah, it looks like Chiba Akagi busted open by that last right hand. Oh, that's a hard way to do that. Oh, slam out of the corner. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. 1, 2, kick out. 3 minutes and change. Uppercut. Reversal. Here we go. Up. Down with a knee breaker. Fisherman Buster. From the bloody, yes, I can definitely confirm, the bleeding from the forehead. Chiba Akagi, he's got to be careful to avoid a referee stoppage at this point. There might be the best thing for him. Sharpshooter. 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 And Chiba Akagi nowhere near the ropes. He's got blood in his eyes. He can't see where he's going. He has no choice but to tap out. T49P pick up their first point in the tag team gauntlet match. And who is next? Oh no. I can hear the boos right now.
Introducing team number 5, currently with 0 points, the tag team combination of the pure spirit of Kuro, Yamada Jiro and Hasaiki. Together they are Meatball Yokata.
A sucker and a jackass. Hasaiki, the Japanese crusher, the pet, essentially, of the self-proclaimed last Japanese man, the pure spirit of Kuro. Yamada Jiro. Oh, okay, this is a rival. Oh, yeah, of course, it's going to be Hasaiki starting us off. The rivalry between Hassan and Yamada Jiro goes back years now to before the founding of the Intercontinental Championship. It is the opinion of Yamada Jiro and not the Animated Wrestling League that foreigners do not belong in Japan. That people like Hassan and Kid Canada don't deserve, and me for that matter, don't deserve to work in this country. We don't deserve to live here. There we go. The dreaded 10 headbutts to the corner, I guess you call that. The wild man, the hardcore practitioner, the nut job, in my opinion, that is Hasaiki, the crusher, the Japanese crusher, a genuine lunatic, somewhat kept on a leash by Yamada Jiro. Irish whip, across the ropes. Oh, nice takedown. Classic, simple, but effective. And that's how I would describe a lot of the offense of the Arab American Dream. Simple, but effective. And here we go. Now that Hasaiki's done a lot of the work, we finally get to see these two in the ring again. One-on-one, at least sort of. Oh! Yamada Jiro and Hassan had nearly a year-long feud over the Intercontinental Championship, or the Zengoku Championship, which was going to be recognized by the AWL. Oh! Yamada Jiro lost that fight, obviously, and he's still not happy about it, above and beyond his general hatred of foreigners, of gaijin. Swinging neck breaker by a former AWL Grand Champion, the only former Grand Champion in the ring at the moment, Hassan. DDT. 12.5 minutes. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Plenty of time on the clock. Anything can happen in this match. Wrist control. Countered out. Into an arm drag. I will never say that Yamada Jiro is not a skilled athlete, because he absolutely is. He's a good wrestler. He's just an asshole. Dropping his opponent across the top turnbuckle. Those turnbuckles are padded, but that's still solid steel ring under there. Rolling back to his feet. Clothesline by, I believe, the only person in this ring who's ever had, actually, by the former tag team champion. I can just say it, I don't have to be technical about it. Powerbomb. Liger Bomb. We know that Yamada Jiro likes to steal moves from some of the greatest wrestlers in the history of Japan. It's going fall-away slam. Shades of Antonio Inoki. 1, 2. Break up by Kid Canada. Hakaisha's defense not in time. Referee starts the 5 count. He will disqualify if an illegal partner remains in the ring for too long. And the gauntlet will continue on a disqualification. Going to go to drop him across the ropes. Yes, he does. Throat first. That's such a dangerous maneuver. Everybody thinks that the ropes are all, springy, and technically they are, but that's still essentially elevator cable in your throat. The fact that it springs back on you means you only get hit twice. And here we go, looking for a border cross. They did this to Chiba Akagi a few times. Now it's the turn of Yamada Jiro. This is why he never visits Gaikoku. Into the cover. Kid Canada, not even a 1 count before Asaiki breaks it up. Lion Salt. And now trying to stretch him like Stu would do. Hey kid, let me show you something. Sleeping neck breaker by Kid Canada. The tag team title was his first serious gold in the AWL. Now going for the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. They've already won 1 match with this. And that's it. Yamada Jiro's done. 2 points for Team 49P. Will we see a record-breaking tag team rematch? Depends on who the third team is. Wait a minute. No. What the hell? No! That's not possible! What are they doing here? That is the Golden Lovers! New Japan Pro Wrestling's hottest tag team that have been setting the wrestling world on fire for months now. They're in the Animated Wrestling League. What the hell?
Introducing team number 6. Representing New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Gold Star Kota Ibushi, the Cleaner Kenny Omega. Together they are the Golden Lovers. Currently they have 0 points.
Well, obviously they have 0 points. They're not in the AW. Are they even registered as an AWL tag team? What are they doing here? I was not, ladies and gentlemen, I was not told that these two were even in the building. Someone's trying to work the locker room, I think. But yes, that is Kenny Omega, Ibushi Kota Ibushi if you insist. And they're going to face T49P with a tag team title shot on the line for the international duo. Actually, I stand corrected, 2 international duos. And 2 Canadians across the ring from each other as well. Kota Ibushi with an unorthodox sit-out powerbomb, unorthodox but highly effective. This is a man who has worked for every company in Japan that you can possibly think of, except maybe Stardom. And a standout prospect in the WWE Cruiserweight Classic, but they weren't smart enough to throw enough money at him to hire him. But fortunately, the rest of us get to see the reunion of the Golden Lovers in New Japan Pro Wrestling, in Ring of Honor, and now debuting in the Animated Wrestling League. And here's the tag, Kota Ibushi in a little bit of trouble. Hassan and Kid Canada, they're exhausted, but they can smell those tag team titles. They can see Golden War 2018 right in front of them. Only thing standing between them and a chance to take back their tag team titles from Tiger Mask Doboru are the Golden Lovers. What are they doing here? Masters of the Golden Trigger. 2 of the best wrestlers in the world today, no matter what Jim Cornette will tell you. Tag, and here comes Kenny Omega, no stranger to AWL competition. several years ago, Kenny Omega was part of a team alongside the likes of AJ Styles, Bad Luck Fale, the Machine Gun, Carl Anderson, Cody Hall, etc., Yujiro of Bullet Club that tried to invade the AWL, and the team of Bad Luck Fale and the Machine Gun, Carl Anderson, actually held the AWL Tag Team titles for quite a while, tied for the highest number of title defenses, and actually I think the longest tag team title reign we've ever had was Bullet Club. Bullet Club was Bullet Club was banned from the AWL, but Kenny Omega no longer, and there's the V-trigger. Kenny Omega no longer a part of the Bullet Club. Bullet Club is not fine. He's with the Golden Lovers now, and technically I think that gets him around the ban on participating in AWL competition. Of course, Kota Ibushi making his AWL debut in this gauntlet match. The Golden Lovers, wait a minute, going for a one-winged angel on Kid Canada. He knows that one. Everybody does, and here we go, we're gonna fly. Look at that, 450 splash. Perfectly executed by Kota Ibushi. Rip of the arm drag, what do we... Like I said before, simple but effective. "11 minutes and change on the clock." Wow, wow, wow. Sharpshooter on Ibushi. Oh, how much fun would that be to see Ibushi versus Tiger Mask? That would be fun. Doing a little quick research here. I didn't expect these guys to be here. Kota Ibushi, looking him up here. Trained by Mikami and Shuji Kondo. He is a former Chikara Rey de Voladores. In 2009, he was the Chikara Rey de Voladores. He's also a former Kaiju Big Battle KBB #champion. And additionally, a 3-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, 1 time with Kenny Omega, Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, the winner of the 2011 Best of the Super Juniors, and a 2015 New Japan Cup. In 2015, he was number 40 in the PWI. The PWI 500, if anybody still cares about that. Kenny Omega. What else needs to be said about this man? Actually the reigning the former United States champion. He is apparently the nephew of the Golden Sheik. I didn't know that. And yes, I'm just looking these guys up on Wikipedia. He's had so many titles in New Japan. Intercontinental title, 2-time Junior Heavyweight, 1-time Junior Heavyweight Tag Team, first United States Champion, 2-time Never Openweight 6-Man Tag, 1, 2, 2016 G1 Climax. And he's the best bout machine. He was now the former leader, the disputed leader of Bullet Club. And he's about to take a border cross, being held up by fellow Canadian. Kid Canada, of course, from Calgary. Omega from Winnipeg, too. And what would it look like if the first match of the Golden Lovers in the Animated Wrestling League turned out to be a loss? Unprecedented that would be. A huge tag team name coming in and losing their first match against a team that's already fought twice. Yeah, that would make the wrestling magazines all over Japan. And nay, around the world. Uh-oh. Ibushi gonna fly. He's a Veda Voladores for a reason. Springboard drop kick. Perfectly executed. Poetry in motion. Vertical suplex. The former AWL Tag Team Champion. We have had a friendly relationship with New Japan Pro Wrestling over the years, so I wonder what the hell these two are essentially... Oh, look at that! Standing corkscrew moonsault, indeed! A former Rey de Voladores, King of the Flyers. 2009 King of the Flyers tournament in Chikara Pro... Oh, bad miss. Makes the tag. What the hell was he doing there? Mania. Kenny Omega looking to take advantage. Oh, he's thinking superplex off of the red rope. Down! Superplex. And the problem with a move like a superplex is that it hurts you almost as much as it hurts the opponent. Of course, the fatigue factor. Not as strong with the Golden Lovers. They've been wrestling for about 9 minutes here. We're going on 20. Oh! Best bout maker. And the cleaner, Kenny Omega. Kick to the chest of Kid Canada. He's got to be thinking one-winged angel. Kota Ibushi nowhere to be found. Where is he? He might be thinking. He would have been thinking Golden Trigger. Simple but effective moonsault off of the red rope. Just looking through this. Multiple. He's got a 6.25 star match with Okada Kazuchika on June 11th, 2017. And here we go, Hisatsu Oza, one-winged angel. 2, no, and it took the breakup. Finishing maneuver. The one-handed electric chair driver, now a neck breaker. Hateoku no Tenshi. And both of the former AWL Tag Team Champions down and out on the outside. Oh, right into the stairs. Omega's going to have to be careful. I would hate to see the match end by disqualification. I would hate to see the gauntlet end by disqualification. Because if Omega and Ibushi are disqualified, that will give the third and final point to the T49P, ending the gauntlet. We're over an hour and a quarter into the show now, almost. Standard Japanese rules. We've got a 20 count on the outside. Omega calling for something, but Kid Canada cuts him off. Less than 4 minutes remaining. Double, wait a minute! What the fuck? Tried to, I think Hassan tried to block a neck breaker, but he was used by Kenny Omega as a human weapon. He grabbed the arm, Omega grabbed the arm of Hassan, forced him to essentially neck breaker his own partner. Somebody needs to start watching the referee's count here. Up to 12. There's the tag. Ibushi back in the corner. And a much needed tag for the Golden Lovers. These guys, yeah, I don't think we're going to see the golden shower from these two. Look at that! He doesn't even have to. 2.9. Fortunately for T49P, if that makes any sense, they haven't had to deal with the golden trigger yet. drop kick almost into an inverted body press. 2.5 minutes roughly. Irish whip into the neutral corner. Ibushi. Border cross possibility. Do they have it in them right now? I don't think so. Hassan, desperate strategy session here. They're taking way too long. 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Omega back up in the corner. DDT by Hassan. Irish whip. Border cross. We can see the border cross. No, we're not. Up, down. Gut wrench suplex out of the corner. Shote. No, you're not going to get the border cross. I think Ibushi knows that a border cross would end it right now, but you might get a golden trigger. Double wrist lock. They hold on. Golden trigger, or as close as we can get in this game. Golden trigger from a 1, 2, 3, and that's it. There will be no rematch at the Golden War. Oh my God, who's next? Oh, let's get interpromotional up in this. That's right, it's the Cyberhawks of Chikara versus the Golden Lovers of New Japan. Where else but the AWL?
Introducing team number 7, being accompanied by Nighthawk.
Okay.
Representing Chikara Pro, Razorhawk, and the Silverhawk, the flyest team in the galaxy, Cyberhawk 2000.
The greatest tag team of the new millennium.
Currently they have 0 points.
The greatest tag team of the new millennium. The flyest team in the galaxy. Hailing from cyberspace. Cyberhawks 2000. There you see Nighthawk, who will act as manager and cornerman for this bout. Silverhawk in the silver, obviously. Razorhawk in the gold. The silver splash. The razor's edge. Razor's Edge Millennium version. Sorry, is it the Millennium Razor? He's now calling it. Kenny Omega going to start us off against Razorhawk. The clock reset to 15 minutes. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush Wrestling family calls for the bell. And it might not be a good idea to try to out-wrestle Kenny Omega. Omega with the size, weight, and leverage advantage that makes moves like that all the easier. Reversal, into, go behind. Can he get him up? Yes, he does. Trading, and now into the headlock. Reversal into a standing headlock of his own. And Cornette says this guy can't wrestle. Head scissors return to their feet. To the cheers of the AWL fans who are just coming down off of the euphoria of seeing the Golden Lovers in the Animated Wrestling League. I'm shocked by it myself, to be quite frank with you. Kenny Omega and Razorhawk now jockeying for position, and I bet you never thought you'd hear that. Right hand by Omega. Nice takedown by the well-trained in the basic fundamentals Razorhawk, graduate of the Chikara Wrestle Factory. Oh! Knee to the head counter by Omega, and the open hand strikes, knee to the face. Omega with just this explosive flurry of offense. 13 minutes, 45 seconds, plenty of time. I've said that probably 100 times by now. Omega stalking his prey, waiting for Razorhawk to get to his feet. Oh! I don't know what he went for, but I don't think he hit it. Irish whip into the Cyberhawks corner. Now the shortest of the Cyberhawks tags the tallest, and what are we going to see here? Vertical suplex, the brainbuster, silver splash combination. Diving tag, in comes Kota Ibushi and Silverhawk on the outside. Off the ropes, Oh, miss. I think he was going for a Hurricane Rana, but he missed clean. Haha! Ibushi did not with the jumping stomp, the standing double stomp. Ibushi's so innovative with his offense, I don't know what to call half of his moves. And even Razorhawk applauding that. Standing moonsault. I mentioned before the Chikara connection here. The Cyberhawks, active members of the Chikara roster. Ibushi Kota, a former Rey de Voladores in Chikara, the king of the flyers. And now grounding. No, wait a minute. Rolls through. Diving tag. Desperation tag. Razorhawk now. Nighthawk standing on the outside, tending to his partner. Silverhawk on the outside. That's perfectly legal. Less than 12 minutes remain in the bout. Kick to the midsection. Beautiful powerbomb, I guess, sunset flip sort of, by Razorhawk into the cover. 1, 2. Razorhawk giving up, I'd say, a good 10 centimeters of height. And maybe a good 30 to 35 pounds of weight to the Gold Star, and even more of both to the cleaner. Here we go, we're going to see it. Yes! The Trigger! Golden Trigger. Sorry, it's the Golden Trigger. I got that wrong. Golden Trigger. 1, 2. Broken up by Silverhawk and even Nighthawk getting into the action a little bit. I cannot condone that. Although a tag team championship opportunity is on the line here already. Ibushi and Omega have 1 point. This combination of the Cyberhawks currently with 0. There's no Freebird rule in the AWL, by the way. Here we go! Golden Razor! The Millennium Razor! Can't be golden anything now that we've got the Golden Lovers in the area. In the promotion. So yeah, that's the Millennium Razor. A kill shot in the hands of the Skullhead Killer. Merely a potential knockout from someone the size of Razorhawk. And look at that! Changing directions in mid-air on the Cybersault. Tag made. I don't know why he didn't just go for the cover there. I would have. Oh, what is this? Oh, Gutbuster. An unusual version of the Gutbuster. Right hand. Needs to get... No, oh! Right back. Into that Painmaker, I guess we'll call it. It's not the Rainmaker with the knee. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 1. Winged Angel. He's Satsuaza. 1, 2. No! Silverhawk somehow. The impetuousness of youth, perhaps. Kicking out of the One-Winged Angel. How on earth did he do that? How on earth or cyberspace did he do that? Head scissors right into the red rope. He is highly vulnerable. Building up some momentum. Oh! Little funky weapon action almost. Standing moonsault, not quite as smooth as Kota Ibushi, but still effective. He wants the top rope. He wants the silver splash. But he'll take a vertical suplex. And he's going to go for the hat trick. 2. Hat trick suplex. Subtype. German. Sorry, subtype vertical. It has been a very long match, and I have lost my brain. And that's the setup. He's going for it. Got it up. Silver splash. Cover him, you idiot. Cover. Cover 1. Make your career, kid. No. Ibushi with the breakup and Silverhawk. I don't know if he's got anything left. He really needs to tag out, I think. He needs to tag Razorhawk. He's back in the corner in the tag zone. Up. Powerbomb. Oh, sit out powerbomb. Legs are Nelsoned. And a tag made to Ibushi. And that is a thing of beauty. We saw that German suplex in the Cruiserweight Classic over a year ago. How the hell did WWE not sign this guy? What the hell is wrong with them? Well, their loss is everybody else's gain, as the Ultimate Freelancer, the king of the freelancers, is now here in the Animated Wrestling League, and judging by the fact that they were permitted to enter this gauntlet match, they have apparently been registered as a tag team in the AWL Tag Team Division, I assume. I will double check that as soon as the show's over, and I'll get back to you on awlwrestling.blogspot.jp about that, and a jumping drop kick. Beautiful drop kick off of the red rope. Oh, knee to the face. Okay, elbow to the face. And I think, we all know what that means. I think Ibushi may have been busted open. Enough boots to the face will certainly do that to you off the ropes. And, oh no, counter! Drop toe hold right into the ropes. A beautiful counter by the Cold Star. He's got him up. Brain Buster! And yeah, Ibushi's in a bad way. He's bleeding, I think. Tag made to Razorhawk, the Cyberhawks. Not going for the covers when I think they should, quite frankly. Razorhawk trying to cut off the rings, perhaps. No, going up to the second rope. And a senton bomb into the lateral press. No hook of the leg. 1, 2. And that had to be broken up by Kenny Omega. Ibushi barely moving. He's twitching at best. And the hat-trick suplex subtype vertical. I got it right that time. To Omega by Silverhawk. That's illegal, but then again, so is Omega right now. 5.5 minutes. I would hate to see this go to a draw, but at the pace they're going, it could happen. Oh, missed with the kick. And I don't know what's wrong with Omega. Block of the right hand. Forearm strike. Into the corner. There we go. Millennium Razor! And he's got him stacked. 1, 2. Like I said before, this would be the upset of the Millennium. Can you imagine the Cyberhawks, these kids from Chikara, beating, sorry Young Bucks, the top tag team in the world today? Multiple shots to the ribs, strong style strike from Ibushi. Deadlift, gut wrench, sit out power bomb. He may be a junior heavyweight, but he's got the strength of a heavyweight, and Silverhawk with I can't condone that, a completely illegal desperation DDT. Both men are down. The clock is ticking. Tag made to Silverhawk. Now he comes in legally, and Razorhawk is, I think, dead. Head scissors. And there's the tag to Kenny Omega. The best bout machine. And this has been the best bout of this gauntlet match so far, in my opinion. Knee trembler. Oh, he loves those knees. No, at 2.9, Silverhawk kicks out. And the man who stole the show with Chris Jericho at the Tokyo Dome at Wrestle Kingdom last January is now stealing the show, stealing the narrative, frankly, of this tag team gauntlet match. Hisatsuwaza going up. 1. Winged Angel. I think it's Katayoru no Tsubasa or something like that. how is Silverhawk still standing? I don't understand this. This is nuts. Katayoku no Tenshi. Sorry, I got that wrong. Katayoku no Tenshi. It's got wing in it. It could be Tsubasa, I guess. Up, vertical, Brainbuster! How much more? Okay, and even if the Golden Lovers survive this, they still have to win another match in order to end the gauntlet and take their 3 points. Tiger Mask W versus the Golden Lovers at Golden War 2018. That would be an amazing match too. Or even the Cyberhawks versus Tiger Mask 2 after this performance would be, what's he got here? A little joint manipulation. This is smart. If you take away the arm, of Kenny Omega, you take away the Katayoku no Tenshi. What's he going for now? Pump handle, backbreaker. Less than almost 1 minute and change. We are getting down to the wire here. This is crazy. V-trigger. You don't really have time to be making tags right now. Less than a minute to go. He's going powerbomb. Up. Boom! He hits it. Go for the cover, kid. Kid, he's probably older than me. Cover. 40 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. The Golden Lovers advance. The Golden Lovers with 2 points. And we got to see some highlights of that incredible contest. The Cyberhawks, all credit to them, did everything they could. Did absolutely everything, and frankly did a whole lot better than I ever expected. But the Golden Lovers, Katayoku no Tenshi, and he kicked out of that. Silver Splash, and he kicked out of that. But in the end, your winners are the Golden Lovers. All right, but who's next? 2 points for the Golden Lovers. Oh, shit. Well, we eliminated the main augments, for lack of a better term. But there's the diabolical Dr. Jigoku, the mad scientist of professional wrestling. Suck it, Cube and Nicodemus. Oh, shoot. The X-Drones are going to be copying the Golden freaking Lovers.
Introducing team number 8, being accompanied by Dr. Jigoku from the laboratory, representing the Augment, the X-Drones. Currently they have 0 points. Okay, it's a long match. I'm getting confused here.
Right, they currently have 0. That's okay. I've had problems with that myself. You think the Cyberhawks were tough? Meet the type of competition you're going to face in the AWL Golden Lovers. Cyborgs, or actually sentient nanomachines, clouds of sentient nanomachines, able to copy your every move. And Ibushi and Omega have got to be tired by now. Never mind, running guillotine. Call it a famouser if you insist. This is a totally different match for the Golden Lovers. First of all, they were facing fellow Technicos in T49P and in the Cyberhawks 2000, but now they face some dastardly Rudos. Headlock. Takeover. And Omega being smart here, trying to ground his opponent. I wonder, have these guys done their scouting? I don't know how long Omega and Ibushi have been planning to show up in the Animated Wrestling League. Have they done their homework? Do they know our roster? Do they know who the X-Drones are? Do they know what the X-Drones can do? There's a little friendly assist, drop kick right to the face. Dr. Jigoku happy with that, standing there at ringside in that gaudy pseudo lab coat, pseudo sorcerer's robe. Of course, the question always with the X-Drones, who is copying who? Good shot by the X-Drone. Kick to the stomach. I think that may be Ibushi-like. Of course. Oh, nice. Good old-fashioned body slam. A bit of a twist. 13 minutes on the clock. The X-Drones are fresh. This is match point, literally, for the Golden Lovers. They've already picked up 2 points. Up. Oh, what is this? Wait a minute. Jig and Tonic. Maybe he picked that up at the Wrestle Factory. Who knows? Up to the middle rope. Elbow drop. I almost said elbow drop from the top, but it wasn't. Oh, got him in the figure 4 headlock. Rolls out of it. A quick submission might be a smart strategy for the Golden Lovers at this juncture. Go behind, kick to the back of the knee. Half and half. I think that's a Kenny Omega move. Sorry guys, I'm just watching the match right now. I'm being a fan right now. Also because my throat is about shot. This show's been going on for over an hour and a half now. That's a maximum for a weekly wrestling show in my opinion. Well, you know what? We're stuck with it. Tag made, what do we have here? Going for the golden trigger, nailing it! Again, that's as close as we can get to the golden trigger in this game. Kayfabe. So that's the golden trigger now. 10.5 minutes. Omega, not really known as a high flyer, but he can do it when he has to. Springboard drop kick. Double underhook. I think this is the X-Drone copying Kenny himself. That's still mostly supposition on my part. Irish whip into the corner. I think the tag Kogeki is their best shot right now. Grabs the wrist. Yep, here we go again. Golden trigger. Tag team Isatsuwaza. Ibushi into the cover. 1, 2. No! 2.5, just over 5 minutes into the bout. The Golden Lovers have been out here for more than 20 minutes already. And yeah, that's Omega. That's the rain trigger. I just double checked. That's called the rain trigger. I'm sorry I'm not prepared properly on the Golden Lovers with their movesets and everything because I didn't expect them to be out here. I've got my cell phone and Wikipedia telling me what these moves are called. But yeah, that was the rain trigger. So right now, Ibushi facing the Kenny Omega X-Drone. X-Drone Omega? I don't know. Going for the Jig and Tonic, gets out of it. Head scissors. Yeah, that's definitely Kenny Omega style. Right hand. There's Rain Trigger yet again. Trying to, and I don't know if Omega was cheering the well-executed Rain Trigger or cheering his own opponent. Or cheering his partner back to his feet. Forearm strike. Okay, here we go. Katayoko no Tenshi. Katayoko no Tenshi Satowaza. 1, 2. No! Kicked out of it at the last second. Omega missing with the defense. Uh-oh, what is this? Also, Razor's Edge counter. There's the tag, X-Drone. Maybe running low on battery, I don't know. Kick to the inner thigh. And somehow Omega shaking that off. 7 minutes and change, 7.5 minutes roughly. There's that V trigger. A lot of his moveset adapted from other New Japan legends. He's got a little bit of Okada, a little bit of Nakamura, a little bit of Styles, and a lot of Kenny Omega. Uh-oh. I have no idea what this is going to be. He's going for it from an unusual position. Katayoko no Tsubasa! Tenshi, Katayoko no Tenshi. I got the word wing in my head. It's Katayoko no Tenshi. But Dr. Jigoku getting involved, allowing for the interference of both the other X-Drone and Ibushi right now. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family is going to be asking for overtime pay tonight. And I don't blame him. He needs to get some control as all 4 men in the ring. Well, 2 men and 2 machines. And the AWL on their feet for the cleaner, for the best bout machine, Kenny frickin' Omega. Cornette sucks. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He just doesn't get wrestling. And wait a minute, there's a steel chair in the ring. I just noticed that. No doubt courtesy of Dr. Jigoku. Guess he doesn't have enough confidence in his... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, no, oh, wait a minute! The referee just trying to eject Dr. Jigoku and he's leaving. But a straight-up attack by the X-Drone to the referee. Dr. Jigoku, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jigoku has been ejected from ringside. And the referee not calling for what should be a blatant disqualification. I guess he doesn't want to see the gauntlet match end in a DQ. Neither do I. Oh! Brainbuster right across the knee. Lateral press, no hook to the leg. 1, 2. Broken up by Ibushi. 5 minutes on the clock. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, wait a minute now. Oh, a taste of his own medicine. Katayoko no Tenshi. He's Satsuwaza. Will Kenny Omega fall to his own move? Not if Ibushi has anything to say about it. And the X-Drone not happy with that. Ibushi in illegally. I guess we're going to virtual lucha tag rules here. Irish whip, and what are the... Okay, we're going to see a bootleg golden trigger. I don't think so, not at the moment. Backdrop by the best bout machine. by Mr. 6 1/4 stars. Or 3 1/8. Uh-oh. There you go. That's how you do it. The crowd's on their feet. They realize they might be about to see something incredible. A New Japan Tag Team invades the Animated Wrestling League, picks up 3 points in 3 matches in one night to challenge for the AWL World Tag Team Championship. Golden Trigger at the Golden War. If there's a Golden Trigger at the Golden War, you could have new champions. Cover. 1, 2, 3. No, and again the referee gets a shot in the back of the head. Rolling Samoan drop. And the official is out. It's martial law in the ring right now. We're running out of time. 3 minutes on the clock. And you will believe a robot can bleed. Springboard 450. That might be the Golden Splash. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. DDT out of the corner. Good escape by the X-Drone. Jumping in. Oh, jumping head scissors. Nearly more than half an hour. More than half an hour the Golden Lovers have been in the ring at this point, and they are still going strong. Incredible tenacity. Look at that. Lawn darts him into the middle turnbuckle. An unusual and unexpected angle to do additional damage. It's always the shot you don't see coming that knocks you out, assuming that the X-Drone can be knocked out even. Uh-oh, what is this? Up onto the top turnbuckle. What is he thinking? Well, we're not going to find out. X-Drone counters, rolling senton. Minute 45 approximately. $90 seconds remaining. And there you go. There's look at the height. The height, that had to be a good 6 or 7 foot vertical leap too. And it's still not enough. It's still not enough to take out Jigoku's X-Drones. Irish whip into the corner. One more Golden Trigger should do it. And I think the X-Drone realizes that, so he's not going to permit it. Irish whip across the hypotenuse. In the tag zone. What is he doing? Oh, he's going. The Katayoko no Tenshi out of the corner. Less than a minute to go. Katayoko no Tenshi. He's Satsuwaza. Floats over into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Now broken up at 2.9 by Omega. Running powerbomb into the ropes. That'll take care of Omega for the next 33 seconds. And that's all we've got. 30 seconds on the clock. This could go to a draw. That would be a push. No points awarded, no points lost. Diving swanton. Less than 20 seconds. If you're going to pin him, do it now. Come on, Ibushi. Let's get that Gold Star Powerbomb. Are we going to see it? Yes, we are. Isatsu has a Gold Star Powerbomb. 3, 2, 1. Draw. That's it. The Golden Lovers retain 2 points, but we're going to get 2 new tag teams. 2 brand new tag teams. The Gauntlet continues, and it's going to be Shinji Dai. I can only imagine it's going to be Wyvern and Aztec Kaiser Neo.
Introducing team number 9. Being accompanied by Matt Classic Jr. Tag team combination of Wyvern and Aztec Kaiser Neo. Currently with 1 point. Shinji Dai.
Matt Classic Jr. may be the invoker of the test of 10, but The other two members of Shin Jidai are still permitted to compete, and they already have 1 point on the board. For the first time, we're seeing a team enter the gauntlet already with 1 point. There's been a dearth of points in the tag team division as of late. And their challenges are... oh, bugger.
Introducing team number 10, currently with 1 point. The tag team combination of the penultimate fighter, Lee Masters, and the Suplex Masters, Sammy Nick. Together they are the New Classics.
It has been a long time since we have seen the New Classics, the most decorated tag team in the history of the Animated Wrestling League, and now the longest tenured tag team in AWL history. It's been a long time since we have seen them compete in the ring together. Sammy Nix in the orange and black. He is a former New Year's Tournament winner and a former AWL Grand Champion. Together they've had more tag team title reigns than any other tag team in the AWL. Sunset Flip to start us off. This is going to be the Ultimate Generation Gap match. 2 Season 0 originals in the New Classics, and 2 second-generation young studs in Wyvern and Aztec Kaiser Neo, Shin Jidai, New Era. And a nice arm drag with a little foot assist there. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Why did I say that? It's been a very long night, and I am now officially delirious. And you see, interesting, Dragoness, who will challenge for the Joshi Championship in the ladder match. Officially a member of Shin Jidai, essentially a little sister to Wyvern. They came up together in the dojo, reverse Frankensteiner. An incredibly dangerous move that has been used far too often in the last little bit around here. Far too often tonight, at any rate. Tag made to the penultimate fighter, the mixed martial arts expert, Lee Masters. Ooh! Jawbreaker. And somehow he punched his way through a drop kick. How does that work? Tiger suplex. These two have been training together so long that they picked up a few moves from each other. And there goes Wyvern out of the ring. Lee Masters yelling at Wyvern, come on, get back in here, fight me like a man. Or in this case, fight me like a dragon would probably have been a better thing to say. Wait, over the top rope and down to the floor. Some illegitimate tactics by Lee Masters, who's always been the hothead of the New Classics team, even back when they were known as the Technicos. Wyvern slides in. Knife edge chop, kick, down with a dragon drop. Dragon drop number 1. A move inherited from his mentor, the Dragon. Cover for the 1. No, only a 1 count this early in the bout. I believe that. That makes sense to me. This is a brand new gauntlet match. Both of these teams coming into this fresh and with 1 point. Shin Jidai Sunrise! He's got him. He doesn't have his fingers locked though. 1, 2. Couldn't lock the fingers around the legs of Lee Masters. That would have been the 3 count. Irish whip into the corner. Going to see a tag? No, we're not. Across the hypotenuse of the ring into his own side's corner. Dangerous but effective technique. And now it's Lee Masters rolling out, quote, like a coward. But Wyvern deciding to deal with the man on the outside. Matt Classic Jr., the invoker of the Test of 10. Dragoness, the qualified Joshi contender. Watching and cheering on their teammates. Dragoness now an official member of Shin Jidai. And they're a representative in the Joshi division. Sliding back into the ring. Irish whip. Aztec Kaiser Neo asking for a tag, but he's not going to get it in this situation. No tag Kogeki for you, because Sammy Nick is outside of the tag zone. Tornado DDT out of the corner. Sort of a vintage X Division type of thing, back when that was a thing. What do we have here? Going for the disaster lock, and he's got it! The disaster lock. And you have to have perfect muscle control, and he didn't right there. His signature submission maneuver, the disaster lock. Broken by Wyvern. And the new generation more than showing their skill here. And there's the Wyvern Sleeper, the standing version of the Dragon Sleeper. Calls it the Wyvern Sleeper. But that free arm, that free right arm, more than enough to break it. Tag made. Uh-oh, we've seen this before. Technical perfection. Perfect synchronization, they call it. A 3-stage assault. They've won tag team titles with that maneuver. Will they do it here and at the Golden War? Not yet. Whoever wins this match, we're going to go into the next phase of the gauntlet with 2 points. And of course, whoever loses go home with nothing. Tag made. Looking to bridge the generation gap. A 2-pronged assault known as the generation gap there. The tag team Hisatsu Aza of Shinji Dai. Oh, interesting. Wyvern insisting on leaving Lee Masters there. That was probably a good idea, and you do not try to suplex the suplex master. Diamond's carry takeover. And oh! Exploder suplex, or a modified version at least. And rolling out to the floor is not a tag. We do not use lucha tag rules here in the Animated Wrestling League, partly because we're not allowed to. Let's just say the Tokyo Athletic Commission has a problem with that. So Aztec Kaiser Neo down on the outside as Wyvern being treated to the rolling butterfly suplex by Sammy Nix. Sammy Nix is legal, Wyvern is not. And now we have the 2 legal men back in the ring. Your illegal combatants in this contest right now. German suplex going for the hat trick? No, he's going for the Chimeraplex. German, Dragon, X-Plex, Chimera. 1, Wyvern unconscious virtually, but no. Able to break out of the stupor just enough to break that bridge. And Wyvern has got to get out of here before he gets his team disqualified. They would lose their point if they are disqualified. Aztec Kaiser Neo, Puroresu no Hoshi, the bearer of the Star of Aztec. Oh, interesting. Oh! A vertical suplex with essentially a half straitjacket. That's interesting. Trapezius claw. Remember, both members of the new Classics are students of Matt Classic Senior, so they have the Classic claw that we saw so effectively used by Matt Classic Junior a couple of hours ago now. And here we go, second time. Generation gap. Successful. Will the generation gap be enough? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Shinji Dai advance. Now with 2 points, thanks to the generation gap. All right, team number 11. Who's that? Lead it. Who are those guys?
Introducing team number 11. Who the hell are these guys?
I have no idea. Can we get some notes here?
Currently with 0 points.
Obviously.
Da Glow Guy and Da Monkey Guy. The leading men.
Yeah, I'm getting the same memo here. Da Glow Guy, Da Monkey Guy. The fuck? Okay, who the hell are these guys? Well, every colleague has to have the annoyingly glowy guy and the guy in the monkey suit, so apparently we have that now too. They're called collectively the Leading Men. Why? I do not understand this reference. What are we talking about here? Is that like a movie thing or something? Are they supposed to be like movie actors? I don't get it. Well, the glow guy in the corner, Sling Blade from Wyvern to the glow guy. Seriously, that's how it's written on my sheet here. D-A glow guy. So it's not the glow guy, it's da glow guy. I don't get this. I do not get this. I do not understand this. What is going on in my life right now? Well, one way or the other, the tag team gauntlet continues. And a knee to the small of the back of Daglogai. Here we go. Sunset flip around the world. Sunset flip powerbomb by Wyvern. And Daglogai crawling for the wrong corner, but rolls out of the ring and gets a big back body drop. Seriously, who are... Okay, these... I'm pretty sure these guys are not from the AWL dojo. In fact, I'm almost certain of it. Seriously, that's a monkey. There's a monkey in the corner. Blowout, also known as the Dragon Drop, also known as the X Factor, but it's the Dragon Drop 1 here in the AWL. Irish Whip into the corner. We're going to see a generation gap? I think we are. At least I certainly would. Daglogai about to feel the generation gap. Double underhook DDT into the assisted wheelbarrow suplex. Effective. Cover for the one. And broken up by Da Monkey Guy. Monkey, by the way, is spelled M-O-N-K-I. Somebody doesn't speak English here. Military press gutbuster by Aztec Kaiser Neo, now the legal man. And tag, diving tag, I can't believe I'm about to say this, to Da Monkey Guy. And Aztec Kaiser Neo is having exactly none of this crap. Over 2 hours now into the show, good God. It's match point for Shinji Dai. If they can beat the Leading Men, they will go to the Golden War and challenge Tiger Mask W for the Tag Team Championship of the world. If not, I think we're pretty much out of tag teams at this point. If we're bringing in Da Monkey Guy and Da Glow Guy. What do we have up here? Oh, the Monkey Guy thought the monkey was going to fly. Yeah, that's the kind of business we're in. I just said I thought the monkey was going to fly. Oh boy. Knee to the stomach. And the Monkey Guy feels the Kaiser Punch. Kaiser Punch. Aztec Kaiser Neo celebrating with the AWL fans, and they don't believe what they're seeing either. Finish this guy off. Here we go. I've seen this before. Kaiser Smash! The star of Aztec giving him superhuman strength cover for the 1, 2, kick out. Cravat suplex as Da Monkey Guy rolls to the outside. And Aztec Kaiser Neo, I thought he was going to try to dive off the top rope, chooses not to. It's been a long night already, and they've only had one match so far. Aztec Kaiser Neo choosing to save his energy. Is he trying to crawl all... Where is he going? The monkey is crawling on the ground. Why for? Okay, yeah, I don't think the monkey's all there upstairs. Irish whip into the corner. No tag. Monkey dog, or an ape dog, or bull ape, or something. Into a hot shot stunner. And the monkey guy standing tall. Matt Classic Jr. and Dragoness have no idea what the hell is going on. Okay, Aztec Kaiser Neo fighting the monkey guy on the outside. Referee's count is at 6, I believe. Monkey guy leaving the ring, that reset the count. 7. This could go to a 20 count on the outside. That would be possibly a double count out at this point, I'm not sure. But you can win the match via... You can win a point in a tag gauntlet via count out. So this could end the match, or this could make it continue, or I have no idea. We could be here until doomsday. The monkey thrown back into the ring. Aztec Kaiser returns as well. The monkey guy thrown into the corner. One good, here we go, tag. One good generation gap, and he doesn't have a great lock on that butterfly lock. But the DDT, wheelbarrow suplex, needing the assist on that one. That monkey is not a small man. Monkey. 1, 2, 3. No! The monkey guy kicking out, and Wyvern can't believe what's happening here. The monkey guy and the glow guy posing a legitimate challenge somehow to Shinji Dai. What happened to wrestling? It's starting to sound like Jim Cornette, but what the hell happened to wrestling? The leading men seem to enjoy taking the match to the outside, to the ringside area where everything's so much more dangerous. But the problem is, we've only got a certain amount of time out here. Oh! A vicious throw by the beastly strong Da Monkey guy. Oh, right into that round steel post. And those are round posts, so there's no corners to cut yourself on, but still, that's metal. That's unforgiving steel. Returning to the ring now. The monkey and the dragon. Normally the dragon would have the advantage here, but Wyvern suffering an inverted vertical suplex, and the monkey guy showing some talent here. Misses with a... Oh, please tell me he's finished. Please, please, please tell me his finishing move is Gorilla Press Slam. Irish whip across the hypotenuse. Into the corner of Daglogai. Are we going to see what these two can do as a tag team? No, we can't. Or do as a tag Kogeki, and no, we won't. Irish whip into the corner. Wyvern in control. Tag made. Aztec Kaiser Neo. What are they doing? They're looking for the Hurricane Rana Bomb. Nailed it! That is not a small man to hit a move like a Hurricane Rana Bomb. Matt Classic Jr. sensing victory. He invoked the test of 10 out of his guilt for costing his team a tag team title shot. If they pick up a title shot here, that will not invalidate the test of 10. It will continue. And now Daglogai, legal, trying to cut off the ring, prevent Aztec Kaiser Neo from making a tag. That's good strategy. Daglogai stomping away at the upper arm, at the bicep of Aztec Kaiser Neo, followed by a rolling senton off of the red rope. Standing star press, a luminous attack, if you will. And now he's climbing up. He's going to the top rope. Daglo Guy, what can he do from up here? Oh! Moon Stomp. Light of the full moon for the 1, 2. One small step for wrestler. And Kaiser kick, down he goes. The Kaiser kick taking Daglogai down to the mat. For less than 5 minutes remaining. Kick to the midsection. Caught, reversed. What do we have here? Oh, long way to go for an arm drag, but he got it. Tag to Da Monkey Guy. Referee acknowledges the tag as to Kaiser Neo now down out on the floor. And oh, a cheap shot. Cheap shot to Wyvern. 2. I think Da Monkey Guy would be happy to take a count out at this point, save some energy for the next phase of the gauntlet. Referees counts up to 6. Wyvern, oh, and again Wyvern gets shot off. You're testing Wyvern's patience. He's a good guy. Usually has a calm head on his shoulders, but you're testing him right now. Rolling elbow by Aztec Kaiser Neo, back in the ring, breaking the referee's count. It's been a very long night. About 3.5 minutes, running takedown by the Puroresu no Hoshi. And Wyvern tempted, oh so tempted to go after the Monkey Guy on the outside, and he does so. The Monkey Guy hitting a fireman's carry takeover. Aztec Kaiser Neo trying to get this back where it belongs, inside that 20 by 20 foot wrestling ring. Aztec Kaiser Neo showing his incredible strength with the deadlift, gut wrench, suplex. Three minutes remain. Irish whip into the corner. A generation gap would probably finish it here. And I think that's exactly... No, we're going to see something else. What is it? A super swing, followed by a drop kick right to the head. The Monkey Guy didn't even see that coming. Kick to the midsection. Dragon drop. Gonna go for the cover? No. He's got something else in mind. Turns him around. He might be thinking Shinjidai Sunrise to finish this off. 2 minutes and change. Irish whip. Would one more generation gap do it? No. Across the hypotenuse. And no tag. Taking a second too long is the Monkey Guy. Wyvern. He saw towards a Shinjidai Sunrise. He's got him. And he's got the fingers locked. 1, 2, 3. No! The Monkey too strong. Brutal, strong style overhand chop to Daglogai, removing the option for a tag. The illegal fighter with a Kaiser smash. Wyvern now just has to take advantage in less than 90 seconds. Cover for the 1, 2, 3! We have #1 contenders and my voice is gone. Oh. Kaiser punch. I don't know who these leading men think they are, but they just handed Shinjidai a shot at the tag team titles at Golden War 2018. Let's make it official. See if we get back to the live shot here. There we go.
Here are your winners, now with 3 points, Shinjidai.
Congratulations to the #1 contenders. I'm exhausted just talking about this. That's it for the Animated Wrestling League this week. We'll see you next week for the Go Home Show for the Golden War 2018. Until then, korede, kimarida.